Hello guys, welcome to the stream. So yes, today I am going to do the review of, I did in the actual episode, I did it in, and, the Life is Strange, comic for issue 8. So, hopefully I put that right. And I think I did put it right for the title. So, yeah, and then maybe a little bit of Hot Dog Man, you know, why not? Little funsies. But yeah, and it's just little old me at the moment. So yeah. So before actually I get into that, I want to do a couple updates. They're not major updates, just a little bit. But first of all, I realized something like the other day, or like yesterday or something. I looked at my channel and noticed like 44 subscribers. Like, we're really close to 50 subs. I don't think it's gonna happen this month. I am having probably a strong feeling, hopefully close by the end of the year. Hopefully we get 50 subs, because I don't know. I'm not, booking it to be like, oh, in this month or something. No, I know how my channel works. It's a slow progress, but hopefully by like the end of the year I'll get like 50 subs. But I want to announce this just because I want to. And that's like, I kind of want to know now, and hopefully maybe some people will actually watch this, and please comment. But what would you like to see for 50 subs when we do hit that milestone? I'm probably going to mention it a couple times the closer we get, but I want to mention it now, only because it'll help when mentioning it earlier on. But like, what would you like to see for like video on my channel? Something that I can do, hopefully. Would you guys like to see like a Q&A thing, maybe? I would have to do a lot for that, but, like Q&A, or like, a special kind of video, special stream, like, let me know, like, is there anything you guys want to see if that occurs, because that'd be nice. It'd help me now, because obviously, I don't want to do like a random 50 subs video just to, do it. I wanted to have you guys be, involved somehow, and that'd be, I think, cool. So yeah, another thing that I want to announce too is a thing that's coming up soon. I don't know how soon. It's gonna probably take a little while for me to do, because it's something I haven't done before, and it's going to be a top 10. I know I already did a top 10 before, but I actually wanted to do an official top 10, like its own video. And it's gonna be a top 10 games, that I played. I'll go into more detail on it when the video posts when I post a video, because that seems logical. But it's gonna take some time for me to do, because I'm gonna have to, get some footage and things like that. I don't want to take footage off the internet, because it's not a thing I want to do. Mostly, if it's gonna, there's probably, I know I will say for a fact, though, there is some gameplay from stuff I've done on my channel, there will be in there, but I'm most likely going to, because it's some of them from older systems, from my older consoles, that I haven't filmed before. It's gonna be there, so I'm gonna have to film it that way, do my old-fashioned camera style, which I hope you guys don't mind. But yeah, I plan on doing that soon. I already got the list and the script down. I just need to get the footage, and then I need to edit it all together, and then do the voiceover for it. So yeah, but that might take some time. I don't know when I don't know when that's gonna be posted. I'll probably keep you guys, updated on that. But right now, I have the list. I have a script for it. I know a script. Wow, whoa. You wrote a script for it? Yeah. Insane. But yeah. So, without further ado, let's get into the review. Let's first go into Life is Strange, episode 4, because that's going to be the longer review. So, might as well get that over with. So, yeah, this episode of episode 4... I'm not getting into detail what it was about, but obviously you've already seen the video on my channel, or, or whatever, and I don't know why you'd be watching this review if you haven't seen it. I don't know. I guess, so, if you're wanting to get context of if you should play it or not, but anyway. But this episode was, like, pretty good. In my opinion, I think Some people are like, it didn't really top episode 3. I think it did, with, I think, a lot of the story kind of development to it. It really did well with that. I think that, like, I noticed there's a lot of little things that I really enjoyed in this episode that kind of, like, are not really basically the story, but more of gameplay value of it. And the one thing is, when you go into, like, when you were doing the eye exam and just you go into Sean's, first person perspective, you see, like, when I thought we were going to do it originally, when I thought it was gameplay, I thought it would just be normal looking, but they actually did take time to make it actually look like you have one eye, making it hard to see what's around you. That they even did that, and I really, like, especially with the perspective test part, it really felt like you were trying to actually, feel the struggle of it, because it was hard, even, with someone looking at through two eyes through one eye, it's kind of hard, because it's still acting like one eye you're looking through, I think is the point. And, I don't know, the funniest thing is, I was playing it on my own, because I wanted, I like playing it on my own too. I have my own gameplay, and I don't know, maybe there might be different endings, who knows. Considering, I mean, I don't think I've done anything too different, but we'll see if I do trigger, if there is different endings. I don't know. I really don't know if that's going to be a thing or not, but, my cat is going off. My cat's just going, anyway. Siggy, what up? But, with the test, I did well the first time I did it, but when I was on my own, I only passed one of the tests, which really was the light one, but I couldn't pass the pen one, which was weird. I'm like, how did I get the pen one anyway? I don't know, I'm impressed. I mean, at least I have footage of me doing okay, rather than me being lame at it, but I think it's that kind of important aspect of it. Also, I was very surprised we got to meet Karen a lot earlier on. I thought, like, she was going to be, like, those, like, cliffhanger, like, end of the episode things, like, you would see her at the end of episode 4, and then she'd be, like, obviously, mostly in episode 5, but, like, no, right dead center in the middle of episode 4, which is, I think, interesting. But I also think it's cool, because I don't know what it is. I don't think it's, like, the secretive part of it. They actually, like, had her there, and it was, like, really cool. And finding out her story was, like, I mean, it was interesting, and also kind of depressing at the same time, because it's not, like, a lot of people were hoping, like, oh, maybe she was on the run on something, or, oh, she had powers and she wanted to protect the kids, but it's like, no, it's sadly realistic, I guess, to say the least. Yeah, I mean, that was depressing to find out that she left only because, she wanted to go out and she didn't want to be chained down, to something her whole life. She wanted to do different things and, go out and see the world and stuff like that, rather than being, like, chained down to wife and, being a wife with, husband and kids. And that's, like, that kind of, like, hurt in a way, and I'm like, ugh. But I think it's nice, because we did get an answer. It wasn't one of those, oh, it's left in a mystery. We actually got, like, a full-on answer. And, of course, I guess, I don't want to say satisfying, because no one wants to be like, oh, you left the kids, never talk to them ever again and everything, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, but it was still, like, kind of satisfying to understand, like, okay, why she did it. And, where she was coming from with that. I don't know, Karen's, like, I think a really interesting character, and the fact we found out more about her, and obviously we're probably going to find out more in the 5th episode, at least a bit. I don't know if she's going to be entirely in the 5th episode, but, she probably will be for a bit. At least the first bit of the episode, I would only imagine. Yeah, Daniel. Jesus Christ, I have to mention this. I think the only bad part of this episode, really, was Daniel's hair. It's so bad. It's a bowl cut, and dear God, why? Why? Who thought this was okay? Like, obviously the Reverend is a real psycho if you want to have that haircut like that. No. But, really though, it was really actually interesting because a lot of people were pretty much right, you know, about the theories about Jacob taking Daniel to his hometown, Haven Point, and and obviously the Reverend or the town kind of being cult-ish. Only I don't think the town's culty because it's like I think they're being more manipulated in that part, but that the Reverend is cult like material though, like very manipulative, very persuasive toward people to get to do what she wants. And obviously Daniel using Daniel that way, and of course Daniel not wanting to leave until you actually were able to convince him. Woo! Him. Even then though, even talking didn't even convince us. Like, you had to get beaten the life out of. But overall, this episode was like just really good. I don't have much of complaints on it. It's not like I don't want to complain. On it. Like, the episode was good. The voice acting is actually getting a lot better. Like, very much better. Honestly, I think like a lot of people have noticed that. And I think you kind of noticed that, I think, with like a lot of Life is Strange games. Like, definitely with the first one, it kind of was like, I'm not saying it was bad voice acting at the first beginning, but it definitely was a little like, but then like it progressively got better, and by the end it was like pretty smooth. And Before the Storm, actually Before the Storm I feel like is a little bit of an exception, only because I mean it wasn't bad. I mean, I'm not saying it never got better. I'm just saying it was pretty okay at first. Honestly, it was never like really like, but I mean it did get progressively better a little bit though too, but it wasn't like that level. But yeah, like the voice acting for Life is Strange 2 has gotten like a bit better over time. Gameplay is pretty, good. Nothing really different with that, but like, yeah, the storyline is getting like interesting. It's, a lot of people, and I do realize, I think a lot of people were like, the reason why people were like, about this episode, saying that it was not bad, it's just, blah, blah. It's because it didn't leave on a cliffhanger like the fourth episode did for the first game. And I think, honestly, I feel like they did it on purpose that way. Because people were expecting it to be a cliffhanger. And I think they kind of just wanted to, like, have a chill ending. Since it's, like, since the third episode was a little jarring with that. They kind of wanted, like, let's tone it back down a bit and, like, have a chill ending. Which honestly to me felt nice, because it felt like, okay, we got our brother back, we got the mom on the team, we're heading to to the border or something like that, or along the lines of that. It's like, it's good, we're in a good spot, and for the most part it just felt nice that way. Like, so, like, nice, it kind of like fresh air to me. I don't know why. I don't mind the cliffhanger thing. It's just for this episode, I felt like it wasn't needed, And even then, I feel like seeing the wall, the border line, for like, the little teaser and for like episode 5, kind of was, I think, is important, even in a way, and I feel like that can be the teaser in itself, because it's like, oh, how are they gonna get over the border? That way. They're, they're wanted, and, etc. They don't have passports, any of that. So they have to actually, like, sneak through. I don't know. We're going to endgame mode, like, literally. Like, I'm jokingly saying that, but at the same time, I'm kind of not. because it's like it really is like we really are dying down. You know, we're getting like closer to the end of the game. We're like literally have one episode left, you know, and it's over. And I don't know. I'm not saying I'm scared, but I'm definitely like, okay, you know, things are going to happen soon. And which is say it's not bad, but like things are gonna start kicking up a notch. I think in the 5th episode, I think Sean's gonna get beaten even more out of the the life out of concept. Which, this episode was hard to watch that though. But yeah, but no, we're really getting close to the end. To be honest, I got no theories. I'm gonna have to watch some videos online once they come about for that, for me to have like any theories whatsoever. And I'm sure I'll talk about them at some point, like ideas and stuff like that. I know I did already like a sort of theory video thing on it, but I'm probably gonna actually do like a real one soon because we're actually really are actually at the end and we got a lot more story to go off of, and you know. But yeah, we're like getting close to the end, and we have till December. Which, by the way, the game episode is not supposed to come out on Thursday. It's supposed to come out on a Tuesday. The 3rd is a Tuesday, which I actually checked. I bothered to check. I don't know if it's a mistake. I don't think it is a mistake. I think someone at some point would have noticed this. However, it took me this long since they actually, you know, posted when they were gonna have the episodes out. You know, the last 3, you know, out since, you know, the end of episode 2. So, like, I don't think it's a mistake. If it is, how long, how can no one notice this? And I'm like, But I don't think it's a mistake. So it's supposed to come out, you know, on a Tuesday, the 3rd, you know, in December, which is pretty early, actually. Usually most of them are, like, out in, like, the late of the month, which I'm not complaining. Don't change, please. Please don't change. I want it to come out early rather than later. But yeah. No, it's on Tuesday. However, I noticed weird trend. Like the other day, I was talking and I was like, "Wait a minute, did Life is Strange have that weird thing too with the ending?" Turns out, actually, for the first episode, it came out like on a Friday, and then the rest came out on Tuesdays. You know. So, like, Life is Strange started, you know, with the not, you know, then it started off schedule, but then you know, like, first episode started off schedule, the rest continued with, like, on a Tuesday, and Life in this game is started on schedule, but ending off schedule, which I don't know. I mean, it's kind of weird. I would find it more, like, interesting if, like, they all started like on a Thursday, but then like it ended like on a Friday. I don't know. I'd like to poke back on that, but no. Even still, I just find that interesting, and I don't know if that's on purpose or not. Like, is that on purpose? Are they doing that on purpose? I gotta wonder. I'm not counting Before the Storm because different developers, different developing team on that. But like, I gotta wonder, like, are they doing doing this on purpose? Have a good, you know, start that way? Like, I don't know. I'm probably looking too much into it, and they're just like, let's just put it on a Tuesday because I don't know. Like, I don't see why they couldn't do it on Thursday. I'm not complaining. I'm curious. That's all. I want answers. Why is it on a Tuesday rather than a Thursday? I don't know. Anyway, so I think that's it for the review for at least the episode 4 overall. It was a really good episode. I really enjoyed it. It was just very good. So yeah, let's get on to the comic. Life is Strange comic issue 8. And, Jesus, this comic, I think this one, I won't say it's the best one I've read, you know, because it's like, I don't want to say that because it's still early on with the comics. I don't know how many issues we're gonna have in general. Like, I really don't. Actually, how many issues do they plan? I mean, like, seriously, I gotta wonder. Hopefully not, like, too many. I'm just saying, and I already state my reason for this, you know, why I don't want too many issues out there, because it's just like, I already stated my problem with it. But anyway, but issue 8 was, like, really good. I think, the art style I've noticed has, like, really hit its peak of, like, being good. Like, really good. Like, the characters, I'm not saying the characters don't look like them, but, like, you can see it, I think, more. There's, like, it looks really good. And this, like, one, like, really did excellent. Pretty much, and I already knew what was gonna happen with the storyline. I'm not dumb. Like, you know, I was like, yeah, Max is gonna get her rewind power, and she's gonna use them. Like, obviously. Like, unless, of course, they, like, you know, you know, I was thinking, like, oh, unless, of course, they throw me a curved ball, she's gonna, like, use them again, and I was right. That's that. You know. And it's really weird how they did it, though, that way. They didn't, like, make it too obvious, but they made it obvious. Like, instead of Max being with, they redid the whole scene with, you know, you know, why can I not remember his name? The boy. Tristan, there we go. I got the name. I don't know if that says something about the character or not yet. I don't know. Tristan, before Tristan got shot. But Max wasn't there. And she called ambulance before, you know, Callie overdosed. And then Callie overdosed, but it was good timing, I guess, so she didn't die. She didn't die. That she met Tristan, and she's like, yo, get rid of that, like, drugs. And it's like, what do you think I'm doing? But it's like, but, like, serious, bruh. And of course, she gets caught instead of him, because he did his whole weird camouflagey hidey thingy. I don't know what that amused me. Say camouflage hidey thingy. That's what I'm gonna call it now. Honest to God, that's the power. Camouflagey hidey thingy. If I remember it very well. But pretty much she gets taken by the drug dealer's dude that actually killed Tristan's friend. And then Tristan's like, oh, that's not good. I should probably help her, even though I'm freaked out by them, because I don't want to get shot either. But, like, I was shot in, like, different lifetime anyway, so... And he goes to Chloe, and Rachel's like, yo, Max got caught. But, like, okay, so this is, like, the part... And this scene actually really, like... got me. I was, like, emotional. I was like, no, you can't do this to Max. You can't. Pretty much they're, like, at this weird hideout area with the drug people dudes, and she's like, oh god, I could use my rewind powers, but at the same time, I got LIS for a second. Like, I almost got one, but then it just kind of disappeared. But she's like, I could use my rewind powers, but at the same time, I know what happens, you know, when I do, if I use it too much. So she's like, I'm probably not gonna do it. She gets her phone out for whatever reason. Honestly, though, this whole thing though made me kind of laugh before what happened, because it's just like one of those, like, she gets the phone out, they turn and look at her like. It's like such a cartoony moment where it's just like you're like literally caught, and you're just like, I totally wasn't gonna call 911 or any of my friends. No. But then, like, this scene, like, happens, and like I said, it really almost, like, made me, like, cry, like, full on. I don't know what it is. I think it's definitely, okay, so pretty much I should say before I actually describe, but pretty much one of the dudes, like, backhands her, like, full on backhands her, and, like, she falls to the ground, and, like, her phone breaks a bit. I mean, her screen just breaks. It's fine. It's usable. But, like, this scene, like, she's, like, on the floor, like, crying and, like, not knowing what to do. And she wants Chloe with her, and obviously, you know, like, she's helpless. And it's just, like, I feel like that's what makes this scene really, like, defining of why it hurts so much to watch it. You know, watch it. Read it. I mean, I guess you're watching it in a way, but at the same time, you're not watching it, you're reading it. But, like, she's on the ground, and, like, you see it, like, and I think that's what I mean by the art has gotten so much better. Because, like, if you did it, like, in the first issue, I think that the style they did it with, I don't think it would have been there. I don't think you would have felt it, but, like, it got so much better. Like, you see the helplessness in, like, her eyes, and, like, her being on the floor and everything. I think it also, goes back to, like, when you would imagine her being, like, in the dark room almost in a way. That helplessness, that, like, not knowing what to do. I feel like that also is what kind of hits it too, and what makes it. It's just like, oh god, no. Like, my cinnamon roll, Max, no. But of course, but don't worry, everything happens in fine. No, but Tristan comes in and saves the day, and Rachel, like, films them, like, pretty much live streams them, actually, more specifically. Exposes them. The drug dudes, you know, and they run off, and this also kind of made me, like, kind of interested, too, because it's, like, of course, Rachel was obviously focused on streaming them, but by the time they left, like, she could have easily, like, you know, stopped streaming or whatever, like, with the Max, but, like, Chloe was, like, the first to go to Max, and it's like, aww, anyway, everything is fine and dandy and whatever, and then Max realizes she needs to, like, tell them about, you know, like, Chloe and Rachel about her powers. Considering, like, you know, Tristan pretty much showed his off to them. But yeah, but then, like, it ends with them seeing, like, the concert from the band. I cannot remember, the High Seas or something, I think they call them. Something High Seas, I know that. But then it ends with them to be, not just a normal to be continued. It says, like, this action will have consequences, and I'm like that sinking dread falls onto you, and you're like, no, something screwed up is gonna happen, and not fun. But yeah, but honestly, though, this issue was really good. The writing for this one is great, but, like, honestly, like, I have to give props on the art. Because that one scene, I think, like, makes it really important. And why I feel like it's not about the writing for things sometimes. It could also be the display of how you show it. You know? I think that's, like, the really important part of, I think, writing comics, or, like, doing, you know, illustration in general, is that you're purposely trying to show, you know, how they feel with it. That's, I think, where, you know, you have to understand, and where the understanding of it lies. And I think they did a really good job on it. But now we have to wait till October for the 9th issue of it, because obviously we already got for the set this time around. Now we have to wait for the next set. Yeah, it's October. I forgot what in October. I want to say 5th? No, 20 something? 23rd. Let's go look with the 23rd. Let me look this up real quick. I'm going with 23rd, but, like, something tells me that's not right either. I'm probably off by a lot. Strange comic, no. Make 9. Should tell me when it comes out, because I really had an announcement on it. Oh, it comes in the shops in October 16th. Oh, it was close. I was saying 15th, like, in a way, but, like, I was just a day off, and then I was like, then I went with the other answer, and I'm like, I was way off that way. Good job, me. So yeah, October 16th is when the next issue is coming out, so we have only, like, a month to wait, really. Which is actually nice, considering the last hiatus was, like, 2 or, like, 3 months. I think it was actually close to 4. Because I think it was like the last issue came out like in January or something like that, and then like the next one came out in like May. Because I know that I think the collection for like the first 4 came out in April, which I don't know when they're gonna have the collection for this one though. Didn't check that. But like I just thought about that all of a sudden. Like, wait, when are they gonna do a collection for this one? We'll see. I can guess maybe around like December, but I won't start on either. But yeah, like I said, like it's only like pretty much at this point a month away. For you just got to you have to suffer through September not to have a comic, but it's fine. But yeah, I'm excited. I actually really am really happy. Honestly, the series is like going well. I was honest to God scared about this series, but now I'm like excited for it. I just hope that it keeps doing well though still. But yeah, again, I have no theories of what could happen in the next issue. Actually, I do have one idea, but I think it's not gonna happen. But with the whole drug thing, like I think like a kingpin or something thing's going on too. Maybe like tries going after them. But at the same time, all of them probably gonna go to Arcadia Bay at some point. So maybe not. I don't know. Maybe they're gonna save it for the next set. I don't know. Them going to Arcadia Bay. Who knows what they're gonna do? It's interesting. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the reviews I got right now. That's it. I present you the reviews of what I think, and I say they're both good. So yeah. So we got a couple months for the game, for December, and we got 1 month for the, before the comic comes back. So yeah, this year's going by fast though, dudes. Like, it's already like almost September. It's insane. Like, dear God. But yeah. So yeah. So the next part of the stream, and since we just made over the half-hour mark, which actually is actually pretty good, we're gonna play some Hot Dog Man, because I say why not. I should probably, like, I don't know. Because I haven't posted about my streams in a long time, only because I don't like to do it, but it's just a thing that I think, one, I forgot to do, number 2, it's like I'm in the moment. But what, I haven't done in a while. Let's post to at least my friends. I'm not gonna post to randos, but oof, I spelled it wrong. But yeah. So let's get to playing Hot Dog. Hot Dog Man.
So cool. Here's my hot dog man.
I got 894. Maybe I might do a little bit better this time, but we'll see. No one here. Like it mattered. I know. I love our discussion last time about Hot Dog Man. So maybe it might get weird again. Like Hot Dog Man. Actually, no. Oh no. Still curious about the vultures being tied to the thing. It very highly disturbs me in a way. I'm like, why are they strapped on? They can fly themselves. Oof, no. No, gonna get it. I was not gonna go for it. So yeah. I'm sorry, the music kind of gets to me too. It's just hilarious to me. Ah, too early with that one. Alright, I missed the mustard. I missed that one. I don't know. God. Oh, okay. I missed those, but it's fine.
Now I'm on fire.
I'm gonna break my record, bruh. I'm not doing that. Ah.
Boom! Who's the big boss now?
No, I didn't realize.
I suck.
Hey, you broke my record. 917. Not bad. Not great either, though. I tried. Is the word. Key word is I tried, and that's all that matters in life, I think. Maybe not. Anyway. Let's try this again. This music gets to me. I don't know what it is. It's just like, I don't know. It's stupid, but like great.
Now I'm on
Is this considered a version of Flappy Bird or not? I gotta wonder. Because you're technically trying to like go through obstacles like the same way that way. You can do little hoppy things. That's the question. It's a good question. Ooh, that was bad. Should have not went that low. I mean, it didn't go terribly wrong, but it could have been. They're doing okay. I don't know. Nah. Let me check something real quick. Sorry. Hold on. Okay. Thought I got something. Thought I got a message on my PlayStation. I didn't. I just tripped out. I don't know. Oh god. Okay, I went too high on that. I'm high as a cloud. I'm dumb right now. Okay, that was just... I don't know what happened there, to be honest. Check YouTube real quick. Yeah. Okay, anyway. I want to check something. Yeah, so I was just checking if YouTube was working right or not. Oh man, I don't know why, I just was. You ain't got a Hot Dog Man spinoff? Can Hot Dog Man be like an actual show though? Like on Cartoon Network, that'd be hilarious to me. Like please. Like what if I actually don't not like pitch the show? Like, okay, so you see, we're having a show, but it's Hot Dog Man. Like so Hot Dog Man can actually be a thing, that'd be hilarious. They could probably make big money on it though. Got enough Life is Strange fans that really, would watch it, I don't know. I messed up doing it.
I suck.
No, Chris, you don't. It's me that sucks. I know, but like actually, like being realistic though. Like they were like, what if they pitched this to Cartoon Network or something? They were like, yo, like what? Like guys, like hear me out. hot dog man. And then like the executives of Cartoon Network are like, what? It's like, okay, like bear with me. Like so you got this guy named Hot Dog Man, like, okay? And they're like, okay. And like he goes on adventures and it's like Mustard Lady and it's like, wait, what? Like what are you talking about? Like it's Hot Dog Man. I'm dumb. I deserve that. I'm just goofing off at this point, I don't know. But for real, can Hot Dog Man be a TV show? Like, I'd be chill with that. Like, really chill. It would make sense to me. I wouldn't see why they couldn't. You mean my hot dog man needs... Actually, hold on. There's one thing I gotta wonder too. I think they do have the shirt though from Before the Storm. But do they have any hot dog man merchandise out there? God darn it! I died. Again. No. Do they have any hot dog man merchandise out there? Like, do they have like the stuff you see in like Life is Strange 2? Like, do they have an actual keychain? Also, by the way, I found out like I did get the hot dog man like DLC pack. I thought I didn't. I wonder if like I wonder if like I was meant to have it and they didn't give it to me originally, and then they realized like, oh shoot, we didn't give them the hot dog man pack. Whoop. I forgot any emails or anything though. They're saying like, oh, we're sorry, we forgot to give you this. It's like, okay. I don't know. Like, last time I checked, like I've always checked multiple times. Like I'd never seen the hot dog man pack until just recently. I actually looked on my own time. I'm like, wait, where did I get the hot dog man pack? And it's like, all right, I ain't complaining. So my own gameplay, I have like a hot dog man keychain. But like, what if they had a hot dog man keychain and stuff like that? Like, I want a pop socket with a hot dog man. Actually, no. How would they do a pop socket with that? Actually, they probably could just do a normal. Actually, I know they do normal action figures sometimes, other than the actual pop socket. Like, look, oh god. But like, I want merchandise of Hot Dog Man. Like, actual merchandise, if it's not out there already.
No,
Someone please tell me this. Like, I probably gotta look up my own time. Like, I'd totally I'd buy it. I'd buy it. I'd buy it, Mons. Anyway. I have issues. I need help. I have issues. I'm admitting that to myself even though I know that already. But Jesus Christ, yeah, it's just like I said, I would buy merchandise. What if this music can get annoying after a while? Probably could if you just had it on run and you weren't playing this game. You just kind of were just sitting there listening to it. Yeah, I think it'd get annoying. You'd be like, there's nothing really too much about the game. Like the music to it. It's like the same kind of chords. Oh god, I thought I was gonna get killed by that vulture. I was like, alright, I'm dead. I accept this fate. But I didn't die. So why are they strapped to a god darn rocket?
Oh, man, I suck.
Like, who? Don't know, can I get an explanation on that? What if someone from Don't Know just came into my stream? That'd be kind of hilarious to me. And they like full on answered, like, well, the reason why we wanted vultures on the things was like, wait, what? It's like, wait, no, like, I was like, wait, I didn't think. No. I'm sure there's an answer out there for that though. Like, why is it strapped to the rocket? What's the storyline of Hot Dog Man? What's his true story? What's his origin? How does he exist? I died. Funniest thing is, I think Hot Dog Man was supposed to be like a one-time thing, but people like absolutely enjoyed it, and they're like, yes, Hot Dog Man. I dig it. People know true true gold when they see it. Darn it, I keep dying. I just that time I didn't even bother. I was just like, eh. So, I'm trying to think of things to talk about, but it's like last time I didn't talk, I actually did okay. The level, so maybe I shouldn't talk.
For real?
I just probably proved my point. But, probably gonna do a couple more rounds and then I'm probably gonna chat for a tiny bit. Would you die if I...
I'm roasted.
You can literally not do anything! I don't think that's hilarious to me. Okay, sorry. Press the mustard. It's like, nah, like it doesn't, like, you think the game would wait for you to start your own, but no, it's like, nah, like, if you don't start, we're gonna just kill you off. I just found that hilarious. Anyway, I'm gonna do one more round. I'm probably just gonna chat with you guys just for a tiny bit. I don't know, some random stuff, and then I'm gonna end it because I don't think this 3 days to be terribly long because it's like nothing really much really. So yeah, I'll have another additional updates.
I'm roasted.
Okay, that doesn't count. Oh, you know what? No. I'm gonna try my hardest right now. I'm actually gonna try my hardest on this level. All right, if I go silent, it's because I'm trying to focus. So here we go.
Need more points.
I knew this game needs absolute concentration. Okay. Getting like tense.
Need more points. Yes, I'm a hot dog master.
Oh, okay, but I got a higher score though. Yeah. My highest score is 1,132. Okay. Fun. I don't know, I kind of enjoy playing it though. It's like stupid fun, I think, to me. It's some form of gameplay, even if it's not like gameplay, it's something out there that exists. like it counts in my opinion. So yeah. So let me pause because the music is kind of distracting. I mean, it's not even like full on blasting like the other one in the game, in game of Hot Dog Man, but yeah. But anyway, I had also some additional updates. I thought about it and I remembered. So at least I have something else to talk about. So yeah, streaming. I don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards going back to once a week. I feel like, or maybe I don't know. We'll see. Maybe twice. We'll see how I feel. Only because it's just, I don't know. I think one, school's, I mean, I'm not in school at the moment, but like school is back in session, and not a lot of people are going to be able to watch during the week, especially the hour. I mean, unless of course you live like in a different place and it's like nighttime for you right now, then okay. But for the most part, I kind of probably should do it more on weekends, because like I said, more people are probably going to be able to watch, or more likely to watch my stuff. I know it's like I know little kids are like, I don't know, watching my content, but I'm saying more specifically like maybe teens or maybe like adults or like going to college and like having to do stuff on the day, weekdays, and you're only off on like Saturdays and etc. Just I think Saturday, Sunday. But I think I might revert back. I might maybe just do like Saturday and like maybe one video during the actual week. We'll see how that is. I should though, I won't swear to it, but my next stream should be Wolf Among Us, the 3rd episode, because I haven't done that in a while. Actually, I should do it, as they say. No, but I should get to it soon, back to that, and I need to get back to The Last Guardian, soon, and I'm, like I said, I'm close to the end. I just haven't really gotten back into it. But I should be soon, hopefully, like I said. So, yeah, so there's that, so hopefully that's gonna be a thing soon. Like I said, we'll see on the schedule thing. I'm not too sure, but I definitely want to say at least, like, a video on, like, weekend. I don't know if it's Saturday or Sunday. It depends how I feel. It could just switch off for all I know on what day I want to do it, for that. Still not planning to do Thursday or Friday streams, just, with that, but usually, like, if I'm gonna do a stream, it's gonna be, like, Saturday to, like, through, like, Wednesday is, like, the possibility of what I'm gonna stream, which is still a pretty good chunk of days, to be honest. It's just, yeah, like I said, most likely I'm not gonna do a lot of weekday ones, because that's what I did mostly during the summer, and it makes no sense to do it now, since it's not really like people, I mean, I know not every school's back in session, but a lot are. See how like earlier schools are starting now. It says the person who like literally like went to school like a couple months ago and only just now out and graduated from high school. But that's insane though. Like how many things are starting earlier. I don't know why, to be honest. It's kind of weird. Give kids breaks that they need. Dang it, it's not. That's the one thing that's also bothering me too. Is that kids need a break from school, and like they do. I think they push us too hard sometimes. I understand that education's important, but half the time that education can kind of wait in a way, because I think they're just a little too pushy on it. It's like, considering we don't even get to choose what we want to be educated on, it's like a little bit cheap that way, that we're being forced back into it. But whatever, I don't run the system now, do I? It's not like I wasn't a part of the system either, though, so maybe people should listen to people. I don't know. I feel like schools might change. I mean, here's the thing. I feel like by the time we probably hit the next generation of kids, I think people are going to realize how, like, harsh they're probably being on us, I think. Considering they're probably going to see the statistic and be like, I don't know. I feel like the reason why people like kids and things get so much anxiety and things like that is because of school. Honestly, like so much homework we get. Here's the thing. I've noticed high school was more laid back, at least the classes I took, than like middle school and elementary. Like we had done more work just to prepare for that, but then it's like they don't care. I think they realized. I think the problem is they realize that like teachers, when it comes to high school, they're like they don't want to put so much homework because they don't want to do that much grading. But but then like people from middle school and high school, they're like, oh, not middle school, elementary school and middle school, more specifically middle school, they're like, oh my god, like I gotta prepare them for like the real world and blah blah blah, like I'm the reason they're gonna do well. Meanwhile, high school teachers like, I don't want to do that much grading, I'm too tired for this. Like, just watch a movie, so like you don't have to do like extra like homework or anything. So I'm noticing this. At least, of course, you're in AP and stuff like that, and then yeah, but like if you're in like normal classes, I think it's like, you know, I kind of like, I think I'm starting to understand teachers how they work more. I think during at least high school years and like my elementary and like middle school years, because they're just like, I never understood their thought process. You know, now some teachers can be extra if they want to, but most of the time they're just like, I don't want to grade, I don't want to do this. I don't mind teaching, but like I have an extent to what I do. Not saying that all teachers, I'm not saying teachers are lazy either. I'm just saying that like I feel them. I understand that feeling. But like I don't know. I don't know. Give kids breaks. I feel like you know, mental health like checking in on days, you know, which lead, you know, like you purposely don't go to school because you're not mentally in a good spot, I feel like should be okay and should be allowed and should be encouraged more often. Actually, here's the thing, I've had like actually multiple teachers be like, if you're not mentally in a good place, don't go to school, because it's like, it doesn't help you any better, it makes it worse, honestly. Like, just take a day if you need to. Like, a lot of my teachers have really said that, but like a lot of like districts and schools are like, they frown upon it for some reason, and it's like, I understand school's important, you want to, you know, do the work and things like that, but honestly, I'm not saying they don't care about your health, obviously, like, if you're not feeling good, they don't want you to be there, but, like, at the same time, they want the money of you being there, so it's like, I don't know, it's like, what do you want from me? Do you want me to go to school, or do you want, you know, or just, like, what? But I don't know, I just feel like they should encourage more of, like, if you're mentally not in a good spot, then you should, you know, take a day to, like, you know, refresh yourself, honestly. And I even learned that, because of junior year, I was such in a bad spot, like, emotionally and, like, mentally. Like, with a lot of my life issues and stuff like that. And, like, I did not take a day, you know, I kept going and, like, was pushing myself too hard. And the only days I really was off if I was, like, really not, you know, doing well, or, like, you know, break, you know, when they had like spring break and etc., you know, that. So like my senior year, I took every time, like, you know, when my dad would be like, hey, do you want to like not go to school and whatever. Yes, my dad was like that, but like he was chill though, honestly, with that. I'm an adult now, doesn't matter what I say. No, I'm not high school, but anyway, no, but like for real though, he would literally be like, you know, some days he would be taking me to school and he'd be like, you know, do you just want to, like, miss a day? Like, you know, just, like, would you be fine if you just missed a day? And I'd be like, okay. You know, I always took those, because, like, I didn't my junior year, so, like, a senior year, I was like, okay, yeah, I'm definitely taking more breaks when I need to. Couldn't do that after, though, obviously, the road situation as often as I wanted to. But, that sucked, but I definitely did take advantage of it when I could, and I know that's, I guess, it's quote-unquote senioritis, but it's like, I don't know, like, it's just, like, senior year is supposed to be a chill year anyway, so, like, I should have the right to be like, you know. I was fine, I actually did fine. Just sucked when, like I said, the road issue. Originally, I saw another announcement, hopefully soon the roads should be, like, open back up for where I'm doing, like, it matters anymore, but, I don't know, it just makes me feel better. I mean, they're not open yet, but they're, like, getting really close to. So yeah, I don't know, I just want to mention that. You don't even know how that important is, you know, to me at least, because it makes life easier on me, a little me, but, yeah. I know, school, like I said, medical check day and things like that, that should be a thing. Also, I'm gonna do not podcast, I guess it's a podcast stream, but, I think I've been wanting to do this, and I've been talking about it for the longest time. Probably once I'm done with my top 10, you know, thing, because I want to focus on that right now, rather than being, I will do it, though, and I want to do it. I'm probably gonna have to write a script for it and everything, or at least pointers I want to talk about before going into it. But it's gonna be a lot of work to do this one too. But I've been talking about how I want to do that one YouTube, stream explaining some of the issues on YouTube. I won't, and here's the thing, I want to state right now before I go into it, so I don't get in trouble for it, but I want to state, I don't mind YouTube. YouTube is in an okay spot right now. It's just with that, with my statement with things, I'm just saying the issues and what they can do to improve with it. This video. With that video or stream. I'm only going to state some of the issues, and, I don't want to sound like I'm hateful toward YouTube, because YouTube is, like I said, not bad. It's an okay spot, but I think YouTube can do better, and I think I want to ultimately just state that, even I'll definitely state a lot in that video, state that YouTube can be in a better place than they are right now. YouTube can improve upon itself, and how they're doing it, of course they're saying they're improving, but I think they can do it a better way to improve, rather how they've been doing it, That's what I want to go about with that video. I don't want to make it seem like I'm hating on YouTube and that's it. I'm not. I'm trying not. I'm just trying to state the issues and point to them, and pretty much say to them, this is the situation that's happening right now, and I hope that you guys understand and would, improve upon it and do a little bit better, so that things can get better and people can be happier on YouTube and do better, and have more people can have an opportunity to, do well on YouTube and strive from it. I would, like I said, that is my point in that video, and I'm definitely gonna bring a warning on that too, bring back this warning on it. It's not gonna happen right away, but I'm planning to do it. I'm just wanting to do my top 10 first, because that is a lot of work. I want to focus on that. If I'm going to be focusing on something, I want to do something fun first before something that's going to mentally a little bit drain me. Because I'm going to have to do, like I said, some kind of research for a YouTube one. Because like I said, I don't want to be saying stuff that's just coming out of nowhere. I want to make sure I actually have the facts out there, so that it seems even more fair. But like I said, I'm not hating on YouTube, but I don't want to make it seem like, that way. Because that's not fair, and that's not fair to anyone. People who are striving on YouTube are striving for a reason. However, there are people out there who are trying their hardest and do need to be noticed, and a lot of things out there that shouldn't be noticed, that are being noticed, and, shouldn't be out there in the first place. And I'll also in the video explain what really put me off and what pretty much pushed me to do that, because it's I was saying it, but I thought it was going to be one of those, chill videos, whatever, maybe just talking about it a bit, but something really caught my eye, and it really pushed me over the edge on, it, a lot. So, yeah, but anyway, that's what I wanted to mention right now. Like I said, I wanted to put that warning out there anyway when it does come out, and I was going to state it again, because, like I said, it's just I don't want to make it seem like I'm, attacking YouTube, I guess. This is what I'm trying to state. I'm just trying to state things that have been bothering me and want, YouTube to understand and, hopefully fix upon. So it could be even, a more better place, to go to. Because I really do enjoy doing streams and videos on this platform. It's, the most, I think, fun, And it's the platform I pretty much was raised with, because, it's my childhood, and pretty much. But, yeah, so that's all I got for, that, today. That's all I have to state, for, updates and stuff. Ugh. But yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. If you liked it, like it. If you disliked, dislike it. And, subscribe. And, I'll see you guys, I don't know, but soon, I guess. Bye, guys.